Om Shanti. Very warm welcome. A greeting of peace to each one of you. My name is Jeev. I'm a student of the Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual University, and this is a short broadcast on behalf of Brixton Inner Space Outreach. So all this week, under the overarching theme of memories, we are exploring how the stories of our yesterday shape the reality of our today. Have you ever noticed that the past is really just behind us? For many of us, a dark memory, a past mistake, or an old sorrow can feel like a shadow that follows us into the present space. It can cast a heavy canopy over our current relationships, how we communicate, and how we interact with the world. If someone hurt us 5 years ago, or if we made a mistake last winter, we often don't interact with the reality of this moment. Instead, we interact with the heavy memory of what happened. Without realizing it, we let the past hold the pen, trapping us in that familiar, painful patterns and rewriting our future in the exact image of our yesterday. So the essential question is, how do we break this cycle? How do we stop running from these shadows and finally reclaim our inner space? So, in a world where we're told to confront our shadows or face our past, it sounds like a battle. We think we have to fight the memory, analyze it for hours, or build high walls of emotional defense. But fighting a shadow only exhausts us. Spiritually, shifting our mindset means realizing a profound truth. A shadow only has power if you turn your back to the light. True confrontation is not aggression, it is an awakening of your self-sovereignty. It is invoking this that we call the power to face. To face the past, you must step out of the chaos of the mind and seat your inner wisdom firmly on your internal immortal throne. You step back as a detached observer, and from this elevated awareness of who you truly are, as a soul, you look at the dark memory not with fear, but with absolute clarity. You recognize that the past is nothing to fear. It's not a living monster. It's simply an old software, old routine. It is a closed chapter in the great drama of life. It is a past cycle that is now fully complete. So a sovereign soul looks at the shadow and gently says, yes, that scene happened. It was part of the journey, but it's over now. It has no authority to dictate who I am in this second. So, how do we practically apply this spiritual power, the power to face, in our daily lives? We do it by changing our punctuation. When an old memory arises, our mind naturally generates question marks, or explanation marks. Why did they do that to me? How could this happen? It was so unfair. We've all asked these questions sometime and somewhere. What we need to know is that every question mark leaves the file open, allowing our energy and peace to leak out. The ultimate act of spiritual sovereignty is to put a powerful, definitive full stop. The past is the past. Whatever happened in the previous second belongs to the past block of life's drama, cannot be altered, but its impact on the future can be transformed. How? By applying that full stop to close the file, to step under the safe, supreme canopy of the source, the almighty authority, where old weights naturally dissolve in the warmth of pure love. When you clean the ink of the past from your pen, you free your capacity to create a radically new light and a beautiful future. So, as we close our reflection today, let us take this awareness into our interactions. Let us keep the inner gatekeeper of the mind awake. The moment that an old shadow tries to creep in and color your vision, pause. Turn your face to the light. Apply the internal brake. Put a full stop and step back onto your throne of peace. You are not a victim of your history. You are a royal creator of your destiny. Thank you for joining us today. Have a beautiful, light, and completely liberated day ahead. Om Shanti.